Alright, hello Case. So for this video lesson, we're going to recap the solo of the Blue Collar Boys, and then we're also going to get the lead guitar riffs at the intro of the AC/DC song, It's a Long Way to the Top. And we'll also recap that mute. And then strum, strum, mute, strum. And then we did this one right here at the end of last lesson, just that 6th fret on the 1st and 2nd string, and you just go, you strum, strum, and then strum, strum. Just pause them like that. So to start off, let's get those chords. So when you pick up the guitar, just cycle through those chords. We can start with the pointer on top, the D chord to the G chord, the A chord, just like how it is on the note paper that I have. You can just cycle through, go like on this one right here, D chord, G chord, A chord, D chord, G long, A long, just cycle through those. So start with the D chord, pointer on top, middle on top, G, the middle, the center strings for A, back to D, G, and then A. You can do that for all of them like that, and then we'll get the solo recap. But before that, actually, let's get some alternate picking. First, we'll get the down picking, so just all down. Remember to place this part of your hand on the guitar above the strings. Just right here, above the string. And we're just going to go down, 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 down. Keep it close to the strings, but don't get too close where you mute the string like this. You want to have some distance away from the string. And think about picking in a straight line, kind of like a diagonal line. Like this is kind of the line that I take. It's kind of like this right here. Oh, there we go. It's just a straight diagonal line. And it's just that nice, that relaxed side to side motion. Just make sure everything's relaxed on your hand right here. And we'll go all up. And then you can start alternate picking it. Down, up, down, up. Alright, back to the tab. So now let's get the recap of the solo. So part 1, that's why I have the 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is part 1 up to here. Part 2 is right here. And this part 2 is where we got a little confused with that first string, because you always wanted to slide it up to the 20th fret right here, this one right here. But this one, that 20th fret is a little bit later. Part 3 is right here, and then part 4 is from there all the way down to there. Actually, let me get that a little bit closer together. There we go. So now we have part 1 here, part 2, part 3, and then part 4 there. A little bit better. So part 1, so just remember when to read the tabs, that top line, that's the first string. The 6th string is the thickest string right here. And it would be like you're reading the tab looking at your guitar like this. So part 1, it's just the 12, 10, 13, 12, 10, 13 twice. And we're on the 3rd string, 12th fret. Go to the, with a little bend to the 10th fret of the 3rd string. 12, 10 on the 3rd string, and then 2nd string, 13th fret. You can just cycle through that one again. Just 12 is the one with the double dots right here. 10, 2 frets back. 13, right in front of the double dots. All right. After you get that one twice, the second one, you move up to the, you're on the 2nd string, 13th fret. 13, 15. That's these two right here. 2nd string, 13, 15. After that, go up to the 1st string. So this is the one where you want to go to the 20th fret of the 1st string, but it's just the 13th fret of the 1st string. And right here, you can use your pointer, ring finger, and then pointer for that 1st string 13th fret like this. 13, 15, 1st string 13 now. So 2nd string, 2nd string, 1st string. So after that, so remember 2nd string 13th fret, 2nd string 15th fret, 1st string 13th fret. Boop, boop, bam. Now we're going to add the 15 on the 2nd string, and then the 13th again on the 2nd string. So if you see that 13, 15, 15, 13, you just do that in reverse after that 1st string 13th fret. So we go 13, 15, 1st string, and then reverse those first two to 15, 13. And it's like this. Just stay right here in this position. 13, 15, 13 on the 1st string, back to the 2nd string, 15 with a bend, and then 13 on that 2nd string. So both of these together sounds like this. After that, be part 3 of this solo, right after part 2, which, just a recap of that one. Now you go down to the 1st string, 13th fret. So you go 13, 13, 15, 17, 17. And for that one, you could use your pointer to slide between all of that. 13, 13, 15, 17, 17. Or you could try to use your pointer middle pinky to just go across those 3 just like this. And that's just the pointers on the 13th fret, 1st string. Middle finger right here, it's on the 15th fret, 1st string. Pinky, 17th fret, 1st string. Last part, right here. This is where from the 17th fret, where we ended off, we go 13, slide to the 20th fret. So this is where the 20th fret is on part 4. So it's just 13 to 20, back to 17, 15, bend 15. So we just add an extra 15 right here with that bend. So 2nd 15 right there is a bend. So 13 to 20, 17, 15 regular, 15 with a bend, 13. Okay, and then from part 3 to part 4, the ending. And now that whole thing, from the beginning to the end, will sound like this. So part 1. Part 3 now. Part 4. So there's the solo right there. So just keep practicing that one. Just remember on part 2, that's when you go to the 1st string 13th fret instead of the 20th. But other than that, you pretty much had it. So we'll just get that one now to try to get that one to full speed with the song at the beginning. Use this as like a little warm-up. Okay, so now we'll go AC/DC. We'll get our capo, place that on the 1st fret, still in standard tuning, E-A-D-G-B-E. So remember with this one, our new open is actually the 1st fret, but instead of tabbing it like 1, 3, 3, I just tab it open just so you know that you don't fret that one at all. So remember when we got it in class, we were omitting, we weren't doing this 1st mute right here. But just for the practice right now, try to get that 1st mute. So it's going to be mute 1, 2, mute 1, mute 1, 2, mute 1. And that whole thing will sound like this. Just remember the fingers go down to mute. 1, 2, mute 1. And then with that one, I mute with both hands. So this one, all the middle finger, ring, and pinky, they just fall on the strings lightly. Because if you press down too hard, you'll fret the strings just like that. And you won't be muting. So it'll sound like this. So you just want to lightly just lay your fingers on the strings. And then I also kind of mute like karate chopping the strings down here with the picking hand. So both of them come down. So this side, the pinky side of the hand, that goes down. Middle ring and pinky on the left hand fall down at the same time. So there's that riff. The next one we'll get is this one. We haven't really got this one just yet, but what we do is on the 5th string, we go to the 4th fret right here, and we'll get the 4 and 6th fret. Yeah, there we go. So we're just gonna go 4, 6 really quickly, and I go down, up, since it's a quick one. Down, up. So just like this, 4, 6. It's a timing thing, pointer ring. Down, up, down, up. That's a good exercise. You can do that anywhere if you wanted to. Just going diagonally up this fretboard, down the fretboard. Just down, up, down, up, down, up. Just straight up, down, and up the fretboard. You can go what I was doing there would be like I'll be on the 5th fret right here. I'll go 5, 7 on that 6th string, 5, 7. So 5, 7, and then go to the 5th string now, 5, 7. So 6th string, 5, 7, 5th string, 5, 7. Slide over 2 frets with the ring finger. So 5, 7, 5, 7, slide to the 9th fret. You can just continue that sequence. Back to this one, 4, 6, and we'll add this one. So I go pointer with that 4th fret, ring finger with the 6th fret, and then for the 6, 6 right here, I just roll my ring finger down so I fret 2 strings at once, the 4th string and the 5th string. So it'll be like this. And so I just roll back a little bit to get both of those strings, 5th and the 4th string. Down, up, down for both strings. Okay. Next thing, so that 4/6 and then 6/6. Hold that 6/6 out right there for a little bit, and then we pop a 4/0. So fret the 4th fret of the 5th string, and then flick off to an open note. So it'll look like this. So fret, and then flick off to the open. So the note you're wanting is that open. Fourth fret, flick off. And we've done this before, so it's pretty much like this, with the pulling off of the string or flicking off. But we just fret the 4th fret first, and then flick off. After that flick off right here, then we do a 0/3 power chord, just like we were doing up here with the... So all we do with this one, 4 flick off to open, and then 0/3. It's like this. So now this whole sequence right here that starts at 6 seconds in the song to 28 seconds, and then also starts later on in the song. So 4/6, 6/6, 4, flick off, 0/3, power chord right there. So slowly these first 3 right here. One more. I'll go slower. Here we go. 4/6, 6/6. Bum, bum, bum. The next 3. 4 flick off, 0/3 power chord. And then one more time with that one slowly. 4/6, 6/6. 4 flick off, 0/3. 4/6, 6/6. 4/0/0/3. Okay. And while that's going on, the rhythm guitarist, he's just doing the... And then we'll get just this last part, the lead guitar, at 43 seconds in the song. We'll go to the 6th fret of the 1st and 2nd string. There it is. Click, 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 click. So all that is, you're just doing that 6th fret on the 1st and 2nd string. So with my pointer, I'm just barring over those 2 strings. So right here, 2nd string, 1st string is about here. 2nd string up here, 1st string right there, holding down, and it's just another where you strum and mute with both hands. Click, 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 click. So it's 1 mute 2, 1 mute 2. And then that's pretty much the intro riffs there. The majority of the song uses that mute 1, 2, mute 1. So if you can get that one, we can get a large chunk of the song there. And then next time we're in class, or next lesson, we'll get the chorus of the song. So just have fun practicing that one. Just remember to go through the chords again. The G, D, A chords. The solo, just slowly go through that with part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Just remember on part 2, that's just 13th fret of the 1st string, not the 20th fret just yet. 20th fret is on part 4. And then just go through that the It's a Long Way to the Top, the AC/DC riff, that new lead part we just got, and then the sixth frets on the first and second string. So have fun practicing that, and hopefully see you next week. See ya.